Hello. How are you? I am trying to articulate. Alright, I'm being dumb. Hello, am I laggy? Hello? I think I'm a little laggy. I am articulating very good. Sorry, I had a lesson at my voice coach today. And well, basically it was like my voice being higher, I can do my voice higher. I have practiced that. Brown. Fuck. Anyway, I have practiced doing my voice higher. But now I need to try to articulate some more while having my voice very high, which is really like, okay, basically the thing is men tend to, or like biologically men, like man voice things, man lips, they tend to like be like closer and speak from their throat, which is difficult. The lag is terrifying. There is no lag. But yeah, basically I'm trying to not do that. What the heck? Thank you so much, Tugs, for Prime Gaming sub. Thank you, holy shit. Hi. How are you? I will drink my drown now. I love you too, Nat. Tuxedo the weeb. Hi. You know Danganronpa, right? I'm like, what? You don't know Danganronpa? Wow, I thought you did. Anyway, I am going to start this session because I want to get into the game, like deep into the game, because Lamp does not have enough time. I am catering around their schedule because I want Lamp to see this stupid game, and if he doesn't watch me live, he's not gonna like it. So.
Good morning. 本日も絶好の南国日和ですよ。
Now, I appreciate you for showing up every time. Even though you don't have to. You show up every time I cater around you, you don't have to. No, just kidding. You're just always there, so. Anyway. Oof. But you want to. Yes. Good. Tuxedo. Tuxedo is good friend. Tuxedo draws good stuff. Follow Tuxedo. Alright. The scenery this morning is the same as it ever was. I can see the sunlight peeking through the window. I can hear the faint sound of waves crashing on the beach. But the bombs Nagito set off are going to destroy all of this. One's time runs out at noon. At the moment, there's nothing about our situation that's changing for the better. Usually, I'd go to the restaurant, but what should I do today? As long as I remember what Nagito said. Oh boy, by the way, I'll be waiting here, so if you want to reveal yourself, come see me anytime. Mr. or Miss Traitor. It sounds like he's planning to hang in the restaurant all day. Wait a minute, he's going to be there all day? Then if anyone went to the restaurant like they normally do, That feeling lingering in my chest grew with each beat of my frantic heart. I immediately ran out of my cottage. I don't understand why he's so afraid, but... My awesome view bombing skills. Alright, let's see. Gorimi, you are completely fine. I will give you another prism. Hi. Hello. Good morning, Hajime. About yesterday, I may have been somewhat careless with my words. I could not keep myself from snapping at what Kazuichi said, and I acted on my own. Thanks to my actions, everyone ended up going their separate ways, right? Yeah, but what you said wasn't wrong either. I have not given up yet. I will do my very best to live until the very end. If not, I will not be able to face Gundam, Nekomaru, or the others who have died. I thought I would talk about my increasing worry about being in the restaurant at all, but I guess not. Oh, I see. I know what's going on. The moment I set foot inside the restaurant, the worst case scenario was unfolding before me. I get it now. Yeah.
教えないよ。どうしても僕に履かせたかったら拷問でもするんだね。は？拷問？例えばそこのフォークで僕の指を切断したり、スプーンで両面くり抜いたり。
I don't like that.
絶望でもないか
Hello, Rasaboma.
僕の希望を打ち破ることをできた。
Akane's hands suddenly wrapped around Negative's neck, and his face began turning a startling shade of red. Her clenched hands kept squeezing even tighter, as if she was trying to snap his neck instead of just strangling him. What are you doing? Akane? Hey, are you alright? Isn't he seriously gonna die? But she was too overcome by rage to acknowledge this. Huh?
ねえ、落ち着いて。あなたはそんなことをする人じゃないでしょ。誰かを傷つけるような人じゃないでしょ。ね、そうだよね。ほら、もう大丈夫だ。うん、大丈夫、大丈夫。
Sorry, I'm awake now.
おかしいな。
What was I doing anyway?
おいおい。
That's what I wanna ask. Don't tell me you were actually thinking about killing him. Hold on, give me a minute. Alright. And that's when it happened. In the corner of my eye, I saw him slowly stand up. Jesus Christ, Chucky is the hero we don't deserve. Thank you, Akane. I got to see my dead dog again. I haven't seen him in ages.
Huh?
Serves you right? You probably pissed off Akane in the first place.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to do that though. Anyway, thank you for saving me. Looks like I owe you one.
では、
If you sincerely mean that, please tell us the password to enter the ancient ruin.
What?
Password? That ancient ruin? What are you gonna do with that? Don't play dumb. You've hidden the bombs inside that ruin, right?
そうだね。
Yep, I did. Until yesterday. Huh? Hey Nagito, what do you mean by until yesterday?
あのね、
There wasn't anything important inside the ancient ruin, just some familiar scenery. Familiar scenery?
まったく
I got bored of it. Also, I hit them in there. If I hit them in there, it would be completely meaningless. Even if you had managed to learn the password to the ancient ruin, it has no meaning anymore. Now that I've moved the bomb somewhere else.
ねえね
But they were inside that ancient ruin, right?
よかった
Anyway, I guess it was right for me to move them. They were about to be found out. Be found before the traitor confessed. Well, it's not like it really matters. In fact, that might be better.
最高だね
Make hope shine even brighter. Stop talking crazy and tell us where you moved the bombs already. Looks like you're in a hurry. Well, that's understandable. After all, time runs out today. Then let's begin the final battle. The final battle between the traitor and everyone else. The final battle between hope and despair. The place I hit the bombs this time is a place you've all visited at least once.
Yeah.
That's it? That's too broad.
ほら
It shouldn't be that hard if you guys split up for now. Why don't you guys search everywhere as fast as you can? As long as everyone cooperates, it should be easy to find out where the bombs are. What the heck?
ワクワクするな
It's going to be fine. I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end. After all, there's no way hope can lose. Absolute hope that can break through any despair can never lose in a place like this.
僕はね
Not only that, I believe in all of you. I believe in the time we spent together. More than anything, I believe in my ultimate luck. It's going to be fine as long as you believe in hope with all your hearts. The path should open. With that, Nagito walked away and left us with his sinister mixed message.
畜生
Damn it, why does he have to be still alive?
大きに
Now's not the time to complain about stuff like that. Besides, we don't have the time to fight among ourselves.
確かに
You are right. We must hurry and search for the bombs. We should still have time to stop them.
だってよ
But based on all the places we searched, I don't know where we should look.
うっせえんだよ
The only thing we can do is split up and cover as much ground as we can. There are exactly 6 of us. Each person should be in charge of searching an island. Then leave this island to me. I already have the layout of this island in my head.
うん
Fakani has the first island, then I'll do the second one. Sonia should get the smallest island. Are you okay with searching the central island? Huh? But
とにかく
you're probably not good at covering ground anyway, right? It's fine, you can search the central island. Jackie, you search the third island with the hospital. Hajime, you search the amusement park island. And I'll handle the final island. Rude. That's true though. Alright, let's do this.
もう
Oops. Let's hurry up and find those bombs so we can take care of Nagito once and for all. We stormed out of the restaurant and immediately left to search for the bombs. We didn't have time to even think about who the traitor is. But it's ironic. Nagito is the reason we're all splitting up, but the reason we're all cooperating is because of Nagito too. It's pretty damn ironic. I'm in charge of searching the fourth island. I should search every nook and cranny. According to Nagito, the bombs have enough power to easily wipe out this entire island. Then it's probably not very small. I'll definitely find it. Shitty. The door's open? Looks like I can go inside, but it's possible that the bombs were hidden in here. Alright, let's go. To plan, yeah, all according to plan. How should I describe this place? It's so cloyingly cute that I feel like I'm gonna be sick. Why is Hajime in my house? The door was wide open. Habawa! As soon as she heard that, Mommy waddled through the door at me. It's broken! My security system is broken! The robber probably did it. No, a robber is no excuse. A female teacher with a young boy student in her house is just inappropriate. I've been splattered with this grace. Jeez, she's noisy. What the heck is this? Monami plushies on hangers? Don't go touching my things without permission, they're important. Your own plushies? You must love yourself, just like Monokuma. You're wrong, please don't compare me to that thing. You don't have enough delicacy. Entering a woman's home without her permission, touching her things, and makes your teacher very sad. This will not be allowed. Hajime need a class in morality. Delicacy and morality? I don't think those things have anything to do with each other. I shall give you a special private lesson after school. Oh my god, no. It sounds really inappropriate. Once again, I've been splattered with disgrace. Such a sticky and gooey disgrace. You're the one who started saying it. Are these monitors? They're not displaying anything right now. Why are there so many? Are you monitoring us with these? Jesus. So I was right. The surveillance cameras all over the island and the footage those cameras are recording. You were watching that footage on these monitors. You were monitoring us, weren't you? I was until Monokuma appeared. I no longer have my magic stick, and because of that, Monokuma stole all my powers. So I don't have the authority to monitor everyone anymore. These monitors are useless. Monitoring, yes, exactly. Hachime hates that word. Huh? What does that stick have to do with surveillance? Anyway, I can't monitor everyone anymore. I have no other way of following your movement unless I rely on these somewhat nifty ears. I don't really understand, but does that mean Monokuma has been watching us from all those surveillance cameras? No, it's probably not him either. In his current state, he shouldn't even need to use those cameras. His power keeps increasing beyond my expectations. He surpassed any standard of measuring it. Hey, stop talking about that stuff. That doesn't make any sense. Who's watching those surveillance cameras? They probably only matter to the outside. Outside? You mean the group that's controlling you and Monokuma? I see, so the people outside this island are watching the footage captured by the surveillance cameras. Well, let's just brush that whole thing aside. There's no way I can do that. But I can't say. Hey. She's trying to cover up by crying. That's exactly what Monokuma does. Just as I thought, I can't trust her at all. So anyway, you said something about a robber. Are you talking about Monokuma? Monokuma wouldn't do something as cheap as breaking a lock. Ever since he took over my power, he can do anything he wants on this island, as long as he wills it. Power? Will? You're also always so melodramatic. But if it wasn't Monokuma, does that mean the robber is one of us? I'm not doubting my students or anything, but my important thing was definitely stolen. What's your important thing anyway? My treasure box! I don't think any of us would steal Monami's treasure box. But if someone did, why would they steal it in the first place? Can you let me know if you find my treasure? It's a magnificent treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights. Well, if I come across it. Alrighty, that's enough of your questions. Now it's my turn to question you. Me? Why did you suddenly come to the amusement park? It's strange that you're walking around alone. Did something happen? Something did happen. Also, desuwa. Desuwa. I have to do it in a weird voice because that's how, I don't remember her name, does it? Her name is so hard. No, you're cutest. Huh? That's right, I don't have time to waste at a place like this. Hey, I need to ask you an important question. Do you know where they are? Somewhere in Jabberwock Island, Nagito. Why, hello there, Monami. Do you want to play with your big brother? Monokuma. What's with you and your sudden invitation? We've never played before. Come on, everyone's busy. You shouldn't interfere. So hurry up and come play with me. My ears! Don't pull my ears!
あとはよろしく
I'll let you students handle the rest. Do your best. He always interferes whenever we're discussing something important. I guess he really is monitoring this. No, now's not the time to complain. I should get back to searching for the bombs. I shouldn't waste any more time. I leapt out of the Monami house and returned to searching for the bombs. Damn it, I don't see the freaking bombs anywhere. Nothing good will come from rushing. I should try looking somewhere else. What if they're inside the funhouse? The bombs shouldn't be small. If I find them, it should be really obvious. There's nothing in there. There shouldn't be anything here either. It's a roller coaster. There's nothing sus here either, sussy. Sussy. Hajime! I found them! You found them? Yeah, a shit ton of bombs are piled up on top of each other. God damn, I didn't expect to find actual bombs. Where did you find them? Near the stupid factory where the life-size Monokuma plushies are made. The plushie factory, got it. I'll go tell Kazuichi and Akane. Can you tell Sonia and Chiaki? Yeah, I got it. We'll meet in front of the bombs later. Meet in front of the bombs. But what's going to happen after that? Will we be able to stop them? No, there's no point in thinking about that right now. I need to tell Sonia and Chiaki about the bombs first. Let me just take a casual stroll. I think I went the long way on accident. On quote-unquote accident, you know? Sonia should be here on the central island. The only place on this island where the bombs could probably be as hidden as Jabberwock Park. If that's the case, maybe Sonia's searching there. Let me quickly check my pets before we blow up, so that she has everything she needs before she dies. For the sake of Gorimi. Classic Lyric going a long way. Huh? That's weird. I don't see her anywhere. Hey, Sonia! I'm right here! Just kidding, it's only me! Hachime used to call Sonia, but nothing happened. Because she's already gone to a faraway place. Just kidding! If you're looking for Sonia, she was walking around near the military base. The military base? The one on the final island? Did she already hear about the bombs? Is that why she went to the final island? But even so, there's no reason for her to be at the military base, because the bombs were fired at the plushie factory. I don't really understand, but I'll head over there after I talk to Chiaki. Maybe she went to the base on her own without knowing anything about the bombs. Classic princess. Can't leave the princess alone. By the way, just so you know, I can do shit like wait, I can't? Yeah, I can do shit like this. But I don't want to do that. That's too cheap. I'm gonna walk the long way. Fast? Yeah. Near the music venue. Is that? It is, it's Chiaki. Wait, where's the music venue? It's to the right, so I will go to the left. I'm sorry, I have to. Hajime gets lost easier, you know, he's really easy at, you know, getting lost. Oh, is that the music venue? Let me do another lap real quick. Jackie, I've been looking for you.
どうかした？
What happened? Don't respond so slowly. It's the bombs. We found the bombs. Hurry over to the plushie factory. Hey, are you listening? There's no time to space out. Ah, you're right. The bombs are bad, right? You gotta go to the plushie factory. I'll head over. At least be a little more nervous. Even in a situation like this, she moves at a snail's pace. Alright, I should hurry over to the military island and meet up with Sonia at the military base. Final island. Oops. Nom snail pace. Amanda snail pace. Amanda has made a snail, so that's why I'm saying Amanda snail pace. Oop. Nom? No, Nom. Oh, my son. I think I accidentally went the long way again. Oops. Before I go to the plushie factory, yeah, I know, stop it. Sonia, there she is. What is she doing in a place like this? Looks like Sonia is digging around the back of that truck. Hey, what are you doing? Oh. Hajime, please do not startle me.
弱りましたね。
Phew, I thought my heart was going to explode. Explode? Anyway, what are you doing here? Weren't you searching the central island? I was, but there was something I needed to confirm here. Never mind that. For now, we found them. What did you find? The bombs, obviously. We found the bombs at the plushie factory. Huh? The bombs are at the factory? Hurry over to the plushie factory. The others should already be there too. Hey, what are you still stalling for? If you don't hurry, we'll be too late.
ですよね。
You are right. I understand. I shall make my way there shortly. Please go on without me. Huh?
すみません。
It is going to be fine. I will catch up with you soon. Got it. I'll start heading over. I don't know what Sonia wants to do, but there's no time to argue about it. I left Sonia for now and decided to go to the plushie factory first. Why is she even at the military base? I can just ask her later. Anyway, the bombs are the biggest priority. I should hurry over to the plushie factory. I think this is the short way, but I want to go the long way, so... Oops. I'm kidding. Chat must be so tired of me by now. Oh my... Oh. Never mind. Why are you saying Sonia's last name? Hmm? Where's Sonia? Where's Sonia? I told her about the bombs, but she wouldn't listen to me, so she said she'd catch up with me later.
あれれ
Later? Why? She should know that now is not the time for that, but
いや
can I go bring her?
ー大きい
Do you really think there's time for that, you fucking dumbass? That's right, we need to stop the bombs first. Alright, let's go. We steal their nerves and charge into the factory. First thing I noticed was the roaring engine of a nearby truck. A truck? Why? There's a truck parked in the middle of the factory, and a lot of dangerous-looking objects are loaded on the bed of the truck.
おいおいおいおいおいおい
Those things on top of the bed is that
くそ
I don't know how powerful they are, or if they have enough power to blow up the entire island, but if there are that many, they must be extremely powerful. Did he really drive this truck and carry over all these bombs? Kazuichi, can't you disarm these bombs? You're good at that kind of stuff, right? I thought I could, but it looks like the engine is also acting as a detonator. Damn it, so that's why the engine is still running. The bombs are set off, so when the engine stops running, the insulator will blow off, and trigger the explosion.
この野郎
I don't care how it's built, can't you disarm it or not?
あ
It's impossible, I don't have enough time. The main detonator was put inside this bulky metal box and wheeled it shut. There's no way I can disarm it if I can't get this thing open. Is it going to take you a long time? That's not good, I mean it's almost...
やべえな
Yeah, noon. What if we use the tools at the military base?
いやいやいや
We don't have time for that. Jerk's engine is the detonator, right? Then we can't stall for time by adding gasoline. Can't we stall for time by adding gasoline? It's no use. The fuel cap has been welded on too.
やってやろうじゃねえか
Then I'll just drive the truck into the sea. You can't. You don't even have a driver's license. Are you seriously gonna stop me? I thought your family was all about breaking the law.
しくしょ
But even that's impossible. There's a chain wrapped around the wheel. Yeah. Yeah. Same. If we can't disarm the bomb, stall for time, or move the truck, there's nothing we can do.
ねえね
Hey, check it out. Huh?
えほら
There's some kind of machine on top of that metal box Kazuichi mentioned.
あれ
Huh? Machine on top of the box?
うん
Oh, this. This looks like a card reader. A card reader? Maybe we can disarm the bomb if we swipe the key card.
マジかよ
What?
うん
Wait, that might be possible. Nagito wouldn't be able to disarm the bombs if he didn't leave some way of doing that, right?
はあ
Maybe he never planned to disarm them from the start. No, I don't think that's it. Nagito is probably trying to make us do something here. What do you mean, something?
だからさ
Knowing Nagito, there is definitely some kind of theme to this, I think. A theme? That bastard probably would do something messed up like that.
おっしゃい
Then we gotta find that. Nagito is trying to make us do something here? If that's true, what is he trying to make us do this time? No, not the truck. I feel like there was something that wasn't here the first time we came. Oh. There's a laptop on top of this top conveyor belt. This wasn't here last time I came here, right?
怪しいぞ
It looks suspicious. It might be good if we examine it thoroughly. Yeah, you're right. Hold on, give me 1 second. Hello, I'm back. I'm sorry. My nose is being really, really stupid. Friendly neighborhood hacker? Hacker? Oh, no, no, no. You mean programmer, and no, it's not. As soon as I touched the laptop, some kind of program began running all of a sudden. And almost immediately, a video started playing.
Yeah.
Why, hello everyone. Great work. You really found the bombs, huh? Believing in you was completely worth it. Nagito.
もしかして
It looks like a video message from Nagito.
ムカつくな。
A video message? If you got something to say, you can say it to our faces.
おい、こら。
Just hold on. For now, let's just watch this through to the end. The only word I can say in the accent really well is through. The rest is just me trying and failing. Hold on 1 second. I have to blow my nose because my nose is being really bad. Excuse me. Nose-chan ganbatte. Ah, fuck. It's so bad. Now then, now that you guys have found the bombs, all you need to do is stop it. To tell you the truth, it's actually not that hard to do. You see, there's a card reader on top of the metal box. As long as you scan an e-handbook, it will disarm the bombs. Alright, if that's the case, then just leave it to me. However, it won't work with just any student handbook. If you want to disarm that bomb, you'll have to use the Traitor's student's handbook. To be honest, I found out who the traitor was after secretly monitoring everyone's activity. But I was a little annoyed that they never came forward. So if things stay this way, it looks like I lost, right? That's why I was thinking I should have another battle. Sonia? Why are you screaming Sonia right now? You're crazy, you're crazy. Sonia could never do something like that. So this is going to be your last chance, Traitor. What are you gonna do? Everyone's life depends on you. Whether or not you save them is up to you. Now then, I wonder how this is going to end. Will the Traitor's identity finally be revealed? The Traitor crab. And with that, the video ended. The Traitor's student handbook? So that's it. This was also a trap, to weed out the traitor.
Oi, oi.
Is there seriously a traitor? If there is, they should have come forward already. I mean, their life is in danger too, you know. It's true, but stop whining and complaining. We should do it one at a time.
Omae na.
Don't be stupid. What if someone besides the traitor uses their hand? It's really stupid to be fighting over something like this. And so, with an annoyed expression on her face, Jackie walked over to the bombs without saying a word. Took her handbook out of her pocket. Huh? And without hesitating, swiped the card reader. Looks like it was wrong. Who's next?
Yeah.
What are you doing? If you make a mistake, the bombs might blow up. But they didn't. That's just a fluke. Don't act so careless in a situation like this. Well, I guess Chiaki's not the traitor. I don't think the traitor would have swiped the handbook right away like she did. So, what are we gonna do now? Who wants to try next?
Yeah.
Like I said, don't act so carelessly. Swiping the wrong card might be safe. But only once, you know?
Huh?
Hey, what happened?
Yeah.
Nothing. I might have just been overthinking it, but the engine somehow sounds... That just then, Kazuichi's face turned pale and he rushed over to the truck. And then, as he tilted his head towards the engine, he suddenly shouted, "It's out of gas!" What did you say? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That must have been really loud. Run! Huh? What's gonna happen if there's no gas? I already told you it's gonna blow! But isn't it too soon? I mean, there's still time until noon. Nagito miscalculate? Miscalculate. I love his face too. If you're gonna set this up, at least get your calculations right, damn it. At least Monokuma knows how to keep a schedule. Hey, can't we do anything about this? Is there something we can do? Yeah, there's only one thing we can do. What is it? What do we have to do? Ray. What? Are you fucking serious? Then we should run. With those words, we started sprinting away, and that's when it happened. It is alright. Okay, never mind. She said the whole thing. It is not a bomb. All of a sudden, the inside of the factory began overflowing with dazzling light. What the hell is this? Looks like they're fireworks. Fireworks? While we stood there dumbfounded, the fireworks slowly decreased in their intensity. And eventually... this means... It wasn't the bomb? What the heck? I mean, Nagito said... So it is just as I thought. As you thought? Hey everyone, look over there. The laptop looks like it's playing another video. Was it Nagito again? He immediately rushed over to the laptop. So, were you surprised? Seriously, think about it. Do you really think there are enough bombs to blow up an entire island? Even if there were, a guy like me would never be able to use them. So it was all a bluff. Then, what was that bomb he detonated at our hotel? Nagito went to the octagon inside the funhouse, right? Is that where he got that bomb? But it definitely wasn't strong enough to blow up an entire island. Nagito was lying about that. Is he still watching us from somewhere? If not, then how did he time this message so perfectly? No, it looks like the video was set to play after the explosion by a wireless signal from the detonator. But why did he have to use a video message? That's the one thing I don't get. Let's think about that after we've watched the whole thing. You're right. So, how did it go? Did the traitor come forward? If I had to guess, well, I'd say they didn't, right? So then, which is it? It'd make me very happy if you guys could tell me. I'll be at the warehouse next door waiting for your answer. From there, we'll compare our answers, and I'll let you know who the traitor really is. See you later. The warehouse next door?
Huh?
That's where Nagito is. This time I'll make sure to beat the crap out of him. Then I'll deliver the final blow and I'll smash his head in with a wrench. You bastards, what are you saying? You guys can just beat the shit out of him, because I'm the one who's gonna fucking kill him. You guys, you've totally flipped your lids. Now's not the time to be calm, we need to stop them. You are right, let us make haste. So there are 3 people that have no brains and I want to kill them. And there's 3 people that have the brains and want to stop the people who are killing them right now. But all of us are going into the warehouse.
Huh?
It's a time? I think it's time. Well, Lamp, you have to look this time. This time, you really have to look. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna beat the crap out of him. Hey, I totally know how you feel, but calm down. Shut up. Huh? Everyone's feet came to a grinding halt. Their red, angry faces instantly transformed into a look of caution. Akane, what is it? Can you hear something? It's coming from the other side of this door. The other side of this door? As I listened carefully, I could make out a soft sound coming from inside the warehouse. Music. Shh. What's he planning? Is this another one of his Nagito's traps?
Huh?
Maybe the moment we go open the door, the real bomb is gonna go kaboom! Alright. Let's open it and find out. Please do not, Akane. It is dangerous. It's fine, I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. Seriously, it'll be fine. With those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warning and slowly opened the door to the warehouse.
Huh?
Huh? It's not opening. I love her Gyaru expression. Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it.
Oi, oi.
I knew it. Seriously, it's a trap. Just stop it. Didn't I tell you it'll be fine? I just gotta use a little more force. What happened to opening it slowly? Akane ignored their protests, and with a mighty kick, the door flew open. Bam! Oh, it's gonna blow up! Stupid face. Instinctively, we tensed our bodies and braced ourselves. But...
Huh?
Huh? What's this? What happened? Look inside.
真っ暗だな。
電気がついてないみたいだけど、この中に駒枝くんがいるの？
The inside of the warehouse felt even darker because our eyes were still used to the bright sunlight outside. Within that darkness, a loud hymnal blared throughout the warehouse at full volume.
おい、なんか聞こえねえか？
ああ、うるせえくらいにな。この新規制曲は狛枝の趣味か？
いや、音楽の方じゃなくてよ。
And as if on cue, it suddenly started. Huh?
燃えてんぞ!
A fearsome blaze suddenly began dancing inside the dark warehouse, like fiery wings spreading right before us. Lamp, does this seem...
どうなってやがんだ!
Does this seem...
とりあえず消火です。
familiar?
急いで火を消しましょう。
おいおい。
But how are we supposed to put this fire out? There should be fire extinguishing supplies inside inside the factory break room. Perhaps we should use those? Got it. Let's head to the break room. Hey Sabrina, how are you? After listening to Sonia, we ran into the factory. You don't remember fire? Okay. What if I just sit here and wait? I think waiting is the best idea here. You know? Don't you think waiting is the best idea until the entire warehouse just burns up into flames? Maybe burns a corpse? The break room is here, right? I agree with Hillary. A little tired? I'm okay. We're about to see a gruesome scene, but where are the fire extinguishing supplies? Right there. A huge supplies of lined up plastic bottles. It looks like there's some kind of liquid inside. You found it! Those are fire grenades! Fire grenades? They're basic fire extinguishing goods. When you throw them at a fire, the container breaks and the chemical inside puts out the fire.
おかしいですわね。
But this is strange. The last time I peeked inside this place, I recall seeing other fire extinguishing supplies too. That should be plenty. Let's hurry up and go back to the warehouse. We grabbed all the fire grenades and rushed back to the warehouse. Make sure you don't get too close to the fire. It's dangerous.
では
Take care not to inhale the smoke as well. We should throw the grenades from the door at the same time. Looks like the curtain in the back is burning up. I just have to aim for that, right?
やってやろうじゃねえか。
Alright, let's go. We shouldn't have done this. This was a mistake. We aimed for the curtain in the back and threw all our fire grenades in one after the other. But
なあ、火が消えてる気がしねえのは俺だけか。
the curtain absorbed the impact of the thrown grenades, which fell onto the floor and jammed. They were completely ineffective at extinguishing the burning curtain.
むしろ勢いが増していませんか？このまま火が上に登っていったら天井に引火してしまいます。
やべえんじゃねえか。もう消火弾も使い切っちまったぞ。
どうするよ。もう雨乞いするしかねえぞ。
Well, it is going to rain,
言
so
ってんじゃねえよ。雨乞いくらいで都合よく雨が。降った？
これがジャパニーズてるてる坊主の威力なのですね。
そうじゃなくってスプリンクラーが動いたみたいだ。
あ、スプリンクラーか。それが煙に反応して動き出したんだね。
it took a while. Water continued to vigorously pour out of the sprinklers. And after a while, the fire in the warehouse was completely extinguished. Fun fact, I have never seen sprinklers in action in real life. I have heard of many occasions where sprinklers accidentally turned on and flooded a fucking warehouse, right? But I've never seen any in action. That's good? Well, yeah, but it's interesting how many things there are that you never see in action throughout your entire lifetime. It's really, really weird. Looks like the fire is out. That is a really... The hell? Ah. Man, my merch is drenched. It got splattered with water and now it's soaked. It's so wet. Hey, is it okay to look inside now? Huh? Ah, time out. You can't. Nuh-uh, no, wait. Why can't we go inside? Smoke and hazardous gas still spreads throughout the warehouse, so it's gotta ventilate for a while.
まあな。
You've never seen someone make spaghetti noodle? That's really weird as well, yeah. Well, I guess you're right. It'll be a problem if you breathe it in any of the lingering smoke. So for the sake of your health, please wait for just a little while. While you're waiting, why don't you check out the Monokuma Theater, are freshly prepared. Awesome. I have never seen fire. Like, I mean, fire besides a barbecue. Oops. Lamp, you're really weird. Yes, now that the Monokuma Theater is over, I'm sure it's finished ventilating by now. Also, I'm finally starting to feel better. Just because my important merch was ruined doesn't mean I should be depressed about it forever. Whenever I feel depressed, I always ask myself this question. Why are your eyes at the front? So we can move forward, and don't be sad about what's already happened. Be positive. We get it already.
たくよ。
Enough with your bullshit.
あとはよろしくね。
Okay, I'll leave the rest to you guys. I turned on the lights for you guys too. You might hurt yourself if
どう
it's
ぞ。
dark. Now, go ahead. Go right ahead. Ahead.
もしかして
Is Nagito inside?
うん
Monokuma scares you. No, Monokuma makes this entire game way more fun for me. He said he was inside the. He said he was in the video message, but he probably escaped by now. There was so much fire and smoke, and I thought it'd finally get to beat the crap out of him.
ねえね
Just close your eyes. Well, why don't we go inside and see how it's doing?
え君は
Hajime, what happened? Well, nothing happened, but I don't know why. My heart is racing. It won't settle down. I'm scared, as if an intense malice is about to stab me. Stab me through my whole body, and I can't even budge. It feels like everything was too late. Why do I feel this anxious? Well, it's time to leave. Oops. Anyway, let's go inside. A charred odor permeated through the warehouse, and the air was so heavy that it was hard to breathe. The moment I set foot inside the warehouse, a mixture of bewilderment, anxiety, and fear overtook me at once. Something smells.
おいお
It's not me.
すみません
Ah, I am terribly sorry.
いマジかよ
Huh? Miss Sonia? Say it ain't so.
うーん
No, it's not that. It's like a smell I've never smelled before.
つーか
Well, it makes sense that there are strange smells when a bunch of different things were burned.
ねえね
Hey, everyone, did you know about that curtain? You mean the curtain that was on fire, right? What do you mean,
え
no?
ほら
I didn't notice it until the curtain was burning, but there's a space on the other side of it, too. Stop spoiling! And I looked where Chiaki was pointing. There was still space beyond the burned, tattered curtain. It's about time. I mean, Lamp, you can't close your eyes this time. You have to face your fears. Not fear your face, of course. Face your fears. I walked towards the burned, tattered curtain with slow, methodical steps. I'd never experienced such an oppressive atmosphere before, and I couldn't help holding my breath. And then, on the other side of the curtain, I saw the true source of the intense malice that I had been feeling. I had no idea what I was looking at. By the time I realized what I was looking at. By the time I realized I was looking at the remains of Nagito Komaeda, the ultimate lucky student, time had already stopped. Lucky guy. Lucky me. Eventually, the shock finally registered with me. A numb feeling spread from the center of my brain almost instantly. Nagito is dead. Even when I saw this before me, I wasn't able to comprehend that reality yet.
あれ
Eh? Ah! What's going on here?
マジかよ。
Is he really dead? He's not pretending to be dead, is he? I mean, it's Nagito, you know? That's right, it is Nagito. He always messed with us. He always tried to confuse us. That's why I can't believe it. Nagito ended up in such a cruel state. Nagito is dead. Deep down, I believed that when the killings finally ended, I'd never see this guy again. I'd never expect I'd be looking at Nagito's body like this. Nagito probably thought the same thing. I couldn't help seeing it in his dead, frightened face. But on this island, unbelievably abnormal occurrences happen all the time. Even Nagito couldn't escape that truth. And even something as small as that.
死体が発見されました。一定の捜査時間の後、学級裁判を開きます。
まさか
The body discovery announcement? And it's for real.
おい
Then Nagito is really dead? Lamp, stop. That is... stop.
畜生
It's not just that he's dead. The body discovery announcement was made. Does that mean Nagito was killed? I mean, of course, the fuck are you looking at? Killed?
そうだ
Plus, it's one of us. I mean, that's what it means, right? Lamp? What do you think of the scene? Are you afraid? Have you faced your fears? One of us killed Nagito? One of us killed him so brutally. And then it's going to start again? Huh? The class trial is going to start soon, right? Then...
もちろん。
Yep, we gotta do it. We gotta find out who Nagito's killer is.
ねえねえ。
That's disgusting. Sabrina calling it a cupcake is helping a little bit. No matter who you guys sacrifice, you're determined to survive and leave this island, right? And it's time for action. Now. So allow me to give you guys a familiar Monokuma photo. Hold it right there! What? Don't get in my way like that. I was about to whip out the Monokuma file in such a cool way. Shut up! I can't stand this anymore. How much longer are you gonna keep putting them through this? No more. I won't let you. I'll make sure I've pulverized you with evil intentions. I pulverized your evil intentions. Oops. To say something.
おやおや。
Oh, now I remember who you are. You're Monomi. You just now noticed?
っていうかさ。
Anyway, Monomi, if you're gonna talk about my intentions, why don't you talk about yours first? Huh? What are your intentions anyway? Why are you keeping everyone cooped up on this island? I'm sure everyone here wants to know too, you know? What? No fair, you're shutting up too. Enough already! We already have enough to deal with concerning Nagito. Please do not say anything else that would confuse us. Anyway, let's begin. Huh? But
こんなの
I mean, in the end, we still have to do it, right? As long as the killing happens, we can't do anything about it, right? We have no choice but to do it, right? Besides, it's our fault that we couldn't even prevent it. I know, that's the only way we can survive, right?
いい感じ。
Looks like your kids are way more well-behaved than Monomi.
ふざけんな
Don't fuck with me, we are tired of this too, you know? That's why I'll definitely make sure to finish this for good this time.
テンション下がるな。
Does that mean you guys are getting bored of this school trip?
実
Don't
は。
worry, the end is near. The end?
どうしたの？
Don't make a face like a pig that's about to become bacon. You've already noticed it, right? The meaning behind that Monokuma timer. I guess there's only 2 days left. Yeah, Lamp. When the timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what will happen to us? The killing school trip will be over.
おいおい
If this is finally over, does that mean we can go home?
しょうがない
Don't count your bears before they've hatched. There's still something you gotta do before that,
という
right?
わけで
So, once again,
モノクマファイルふ
you guys need to find out who Nagito's killer is and survive the class trial. If this ends here, there won't be an afterward at all.
う頑張ってね
Okay, do your best.
レビ
Hold on! I won't let you escape this time. Wait right there!
うん
What do you guys think? If the school trip is nearly at an end, it's safe to think we can go home, right?
ね
Kazuichi, I understand how you feel, but we need to focus on Nagito's case first.
くそ
Monokuma fire. Oops. Even if we can go home, it'll be the end for us if we screw up here. Then let's all hurry up and solve Nagito's case so we can all go back home.
ですが
I think Akane's voice is the most inconsistent throughout the entire game. I can't do her voice. I can't do a Gyori voice. It is nice to think everyone can go home, but that is impossible, right? I mean, someone in this room killed Nagito. There's a killer, Amogus. Amogus! The weight of those words began to sink into me. It was true of the previous cases, but was it really true this time? No matter how much I tried, I couldn't believe it. Was the victim Nagito? Because his death was so abnormally cruel? No, it wasn't just that. There was something more to it than that. Whatever it was, it stuck inside me. First, we need to look at the Monokuma file. The victim is Nagito Komada. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stab in his stomach, but there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. What a tragic situation. Just reading all this is making me depressed.
あれれ
Is there something wrong with this Monokuma file? Again, but what's wrong with it? Not only is there a spear stab in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds in each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. It's definitely weird. Well, I guess I'll find out if I look around. That's what the investigation is for. Don't worry or form conclusions on your own. That makes me more worried than it should be. We can discuss it later. Right now is our only chance to investigate. But we should investigate first.
ほら
If we don't, there won't be anything for us to discuss. Well, I guess you're right. Then let's start with the area surrounding Nagito's body. I should start with the back of the warehouse. Since the curtain blocked off most of the water, this area wasn't affected by the sprinklers that much. Thanks to that, I can properly investigate Nagito's body. I never thought I'd have to investigate Nagito's body. You probably didn't expect to end up like this either. I just realized how many fucking hints they're giving. Like, he probably didn't expect this and shit. Like, they just keep doing that. No, we should finish this finish the class trial, then we can think about what will happen after. Can you please tell me about this? They are not useful. It's an oil lighter. This is where the curtains would be hanging. Would have been hanging. It also looks like the fire did extensive damage here. So if the oil lighter was placed here... an oil lighter! Someone probably wanted to keep warm. It's the most foolish of thoughts. This is clearly the cause of the fire. Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone lets go of them. So using that, the curtain was set on fire. Using the oil lighter, huh? Do you think the killer set up some sort of trick with this? The killer probably planned to destroy the evidence by setting this warehouse on fire. It caused the fire to destroy the evidence? It's the only reason I can think of why a killer would set the fire to a crime scene, but... It mattered for Gundam Skeleton and for Mikon's, but it looks like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time. What doesn't matter? The time! Looks like the time doesn't matter. It was clearly written in a Monokuma file. The time of death was noon sharp. If it wasn't noon, what were we doing at that time? What were we doing? Well, right now it's... It also has a clock. Then that means that Nagito died 30 minutes ago. Huh? It happened that recently? It's totally a fresh kill. Fresh seems like a bad way to describe it. If it happened 30 minutes ago, was it around the time that we were struggling with the bombs? You're right, those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon. Which means whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagito's killer. But this could be like what Nekomaru died. The killer could have also used some kind of automatic setup. Also, the crime was very detailed, so they would have needed time to prepare. Then whoever did this doesn't have an alibi for... Wait, whoever doesn't have an alibi for before we found the bombs is suspicious. Wait, none of us have an alibi for that time. Yeah, that's the problem. Stop it, I don't want to do that. Looks like a bunch of plastic bottles. Remnants of plastic are scattered all over the place. This is probably the fire used. Well, they were actually useful in this. The fire was only extinguished thanks to the sprinklers. Well, nevertheless, this evidence really isn't all that strange. Monokuma's dead. There's blood coming out of his stomach. Hey. No response. He's dead, Jim. Just kidding. I'm not dead. Is this one of those life-size plushies that were being produced at this factory? If you're mistaking a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with you. You're a stuffed animal too. Don't put oversized garbage there, it's so misleading. What are you calling oversized garbage? Yeah, there's... I don't know, whatever, it doesn't matter. Could this be one of Monokuma's tricks? Then why do you do it? Make a hole inside... Wait, make a hole like it, go stab. I'm going to the trouble of dirtying the hole with blood. Did he try to imitate Nagito's body or something? I had nothing to do with that. Huh? He's probably lying! Seriously, you're always lying. You should just die like that plushie over there. You seem more pissed than usual these days, Monami. But you better watch what you say. If I feel like it, I can wipe you out easily, you know? I won't give in to your threats. I'll fight until the very end. I'll definitely take back the seed of world supremacy to Monokuma. Those annoyances are gone. It wasn't Monokuma's trick. Then who did this? the killer have done this? If so, is this Negative's blood? I have no idea how this connects to the incident. One of them is fleshy. It's been added to the Fruit Claw section of your handbook. He was always sparking nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the hell out of us, but even so, dying like this is just too cruel. Also, he wasn't completely useless. There were times we were only able to reach the truth because of him. But everything good and bad about him is gone. We'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be saved by him again. Now's not the time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus on the investigation right now. For now, I need to investigate everything about the body that catches my eye. Spear with a flashy ornament on it is impaled deep into Negative's stomach. There's no way around it. That looks like the fatal wound. Oh my, what's this? Such a strange looking spear, isn't it? A cord extends from the tip of the handle and there's an iron weight attached to it. I see. You use the cord as a whip to capture the enemy and then deliver the final blow with the spear. This is your first time looking at this spear? Of course not! This is the spear of Gungnir, right? I'm definitely just came up with that right now. By the way, I wanted to ask you, where did that spear come from? I feel like I saw it at Nazumi Castle. What? Nazumi Castle? It was designed to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there. Damn you mice. Damn all you to hell. See, even he doesn't know what's inside that castle. Well, more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye. The weight on it. The weight on the end of the cord is coming out. The weight on the end of the cord coming out of the handle. Jesus Christ. It looks like that part has blood on it too. For some reason, this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. It's about the size of a human fist. It's strange that this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Also, Chiaki mentioned this earlier, but apparently that spear came from Nazumi Castle. Spear of Gungnir. Feet. Both of Nagita's legs are tied. Each rope is tied to the pillars nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all. According to the Monokuma file, the wounds on his legs are all stab wounds. Does that mean the killer didn't just tie Nagito up, they also stabbed his legs? Why would the killer do something like this?
So.
At any rate, this is pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge towards him. Or they might have been tortured. Torture?
Huh?
I mean, if they just wanted to kill him, they could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? If you disregard the spear in his chest, the other wounds were inflicted for reasons other than killing. Which means the wounds all over Negato's body were from the killer torturing him? If that's the case, what was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? Was it something that would have led to the traitor? Well, even if it was torture, there's no doubt that the killer must have held a deep grudge towards Nagito. Refusing to let him die easily, I can totally understand that dark impulse like that. But even if they held a grudge against him, would they really have gone this far? He must have been in great pain. Clearly had an agonizing look on his face when he died. His mouth is covered with duct tape. Was this to keep Nagito from screaming for help? Jeez, what a horrible look on his face. The blood splattered all over it doesn't help either. Good thing his mouth is covered with duct tape, otherwise I wouldn't have been able to look at him. Got a minute? Sorry, excuse me. Jackie moves past Kazuichi's face and Kazuichi and squatted down next to Nagito's face. In one swift movement, she ripped the duct tape off his mouth. Hey, what are you doing?
大丈夫だよ。
It'll be fine. I'll put it back right away once I'm done with investigating here.
Yeah.
Putting the tape back isn't the issue, you ungrateful swine. You're gonna get cursed. The blood on Nagito's face, it looks like it mostly came from the slice on her left arm. If that's the case. There's no use, she's not listening.
ねえねえ。
Hey, about the blood splattered on his face. There's no blood under the duct tape.
Huh?
What's wrong with that?
あのね、
The duct tape has wrinkles. It was like it was sticking towards the inside of his mouth, right? Nagito was probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape. Seriously, what's wrong with that? He means Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got those wounds all over his body. He tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get stuck in his mouth a bit. But what's wrong with that? Is there something we really need to worry about? I don't really get it. Just put the duct tape back on his mouth already. Yeah, you're right. Anyway, this might be some kind of clue too, I should remember. Nagito's right wrist is tied with rope. Right wrist. Yes, exactly. I am good at it. But it looks like the tip of that rope is burned off. Could this be the result of a fire? That's weird. The rope is burned off like this. Why are Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze? The knife is stabbed through Nagito's right hand. Did the killer do this? How could they do something this cruel?
あの、
This knife, it must be from the military base. Military base? Oh, now that you mention it, you're right, it looks like a survival knife.
あのね、
Either way, it seems like the wounds on his legs and left arm were caused by that same knife. Which means after the killer was finished stabbing Nagito's legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife through his right hand?
まさか。
So then, they finally finished him off with a spear.
なんてひど
How
い。
cool! Then does that mean the killer went through the trouble of using two weapons, a knife and a spear? They could have just killed him by stabbing him with the knife. Why did they need to use the spear as well? That is definitely strange. Was there a reason they had to use it? The reason they had to use the spear, huh? There's a cut in his upper left arm. His legs and right arm have stab wounds, but this wound looks like a slice. That's probably the reason the wound on his left arm doesn't look that deep compared to his other arm. But regardless, it doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous wound and there's blood everywhere.
難易度高いな。
There's something strange. Huh.
ほら、
Look at the palm of his left hand. I think that blood is from when his left arm was sliced, right? Doesn't the blood splatter look strange? It cuts off right in the middle of his palm. Yeah, it definitely cuts off. Maybe that's as far as the blood could reach when it's splattered.
えっと、
Well, that would explain the blood on his palm, but... Is there something else that's strange? When you flip it over and look at the back of his
あの
hand,
ね、
there's also blood, but only above the middle joint of each finger. You're right, why is it only on this one?
ほらね。
See? It's just as I said, right? It's strange, isn't it? I win. Go sleep. Have a good rest. Thank you for showing up. Yeah, sure. You win. Night night. But it's definitely strange. What did the killer do to make the blood splatter like this? I guess I'm done with this area surrounding Nagito's body. Jeez, I can't believe I'm actually investigating such a grisly-looking body. Even I'm surprised at myself. Does this mean I'm used to it? My classmate's dead body right in front of me, and one of my peers is the killer responsible? And I have to investigate this death so I can find the killer. Am I used to something as normal as that? Would it mean I'm becoming abnormal too? You already were, dumbass. Why are you not looking at the screen? What the fuck? I told you had to look the entire time. You have to face your fears. It looks like she's in deep thought while staring at the ceiling. What happened? Was there something strange about the ceiling? Yeah, the whole time. Hold on one second. Yeah, about that sprinkler. That's one of the sprinklers. Wait, that's one of the sprinkler heads that activated to put out the fire. You can see a grater right next to it, right? There. Can you see that red streak? Huh? You're right. I definitely see it. It looks like a small red line on the ceiling around it. Grater. Is that blood? Blood? The color definitely looks like blood. It does not look like blood. It is not blood. This is pink goop. This is night slime. Pink slime. The color definitely looks like blood, but there's no way a blood could get up there, right? Plus, it's in a straight line. That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange. It's definitely strange. I should remember this. This is enough investigating the area behind the curtain. The killer's goal wasn't just killing Negative, there should have been another reason as well. If not, they wouldn't have gone through the trouble of tying him with rope and covering his mouth with duct tape. Not just that, there's no reason to inflict any wounds other than the fatal one. So what was the reason? Looks like I better investigate other areas to figure that out. Alright, I should try investigating something from them. There are a lot of tipped over Monokuma panels. The panel near the curtain is back, and the back is tipped over and burned. Did the fire do that? And why are they scattered like this? Last time I came here, they seemed to recall. They should have been neatly cut away. Maybe we're the ones who made this mess. Huh? Look, the tipped over panel at the entrance is really close to the door, right? So maybe the reason those panels are tipped over is... Could it be? Was that it? And there's something else I've been wondering. These Monokuma panels are tipped over starting from the entrance at the back of the warehouse, right? They seem to be lying on top of each other in a straight line. Yeah, compared to the other tipped over panels, that line is the only one that's neat and orderly. Isn't this clearly strange? That means we could speculate this was done intentionally. This is an MP3 player, even a speaker plugged into it. But why is this here? It looks like that weird music was playing from there. You know, that music was blaring when the fire started. The music that was blaring from the fire started? Yeah, you're right. Looks like it's busted from getting drenched by sprinklers. There's no mistaking it. The music was playing from that MP3 player. I don't disagree with that, but why was the killer playing music from that? I don't think this has anything to do with it.
えっと
まあな。
Oops. I don't know. Then the warehouse being burned to the ground. Good thing we were able to put out the fire. But there was a lot of smoke. It's a good thing we didn't go inside when we were buried the fire cleaners. I agree, if we did, we would have been caught by the sprinklers and like wet and soggy. Sonia's all wet. She's drenched and soggy. Haha. You were thinking that, huh? I wasn't thinking that at all. Why are you responding, Kazuichi? I was asking Hajime. You're screwing with me. Oh my, screwing? How rude. Please don't look at me with such fearful eyes. I only imagined it for a second. Kazuichi, you should probably just keep your mouth shut already. Well, even though I did say I was gonna freaking kill it, there's no way I would have actually done it. I was just upset, you know? I'm not freaking out about it like Kazuichi, but I definitely can't stop thinking about it. When the Monokuma timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what's going to happen? The rotten school trip's gonna end, right? We're gonna finally be able to get back home. Yeah, free till the end. Does that mean you don't think it will happen? Monokuma might be planning to make us do something after the countdown ends. What do you mean, something? Making us kill each other, you know? What could be worse than that? I don't know. But this Monokuma we're talking about, you know? There's no way in hell this will end smoothly with a countdown. Anyway, like you said before, if we screw up here, it's the end for us. For now, let's focus on the investigation and blah 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 blah. I don't get it. What do you mean? I've investigated everything. Looks like Sonia's focused on investigating the warehouse, which reminds me, there's something I needed to ask her about. Oh, that's it. The last person I talked to. Now that we've pretty much finished investigating Nagito's body, I think it's time to talk to her. Hey Sonia, do you have a minute? Yes, what is it? Oh my god, my nose. I hate my nose. I want to talk to you about when that fake bomb Nagito said in the warehouse exploded. Huh? Oh god. I hate my nose. Right before it exploded, you said something like this, right? Why did you know the bombs were a fake? Well, that's not all either. When we were looking for the bombs, why were you at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching the central island. Plus, when I called for you, you didn't come up to the factory right away. Why were you and what were you doing here? Where were you and what were you doing here? Oh my? Do you suspect me? It's a misunderstanding. I am not the killer. Wait, it is. Right, I said it's. That is not how princesses talk. Jesus, shit, you son of a bitch. What the fuck is wrong with you? Sonia? I'm terribly sorry, I was panicking. I shall calm down and explain to you why I was at the military base. Fuck. Sonia? When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there. Huh? At first, I was worried someone might use them for nefarious reasons if I announced it to everyone. So I kept silent the whole time. Does that mean when you heard Nagito point out the bombs, you got suspicious and went to investigate them? And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found. Because we were searching for them, we were late when we all gathered. And because of that, I have reached a conclusion. The bombs Nagito brought were from the military base, which means they were fake bombs. How did you find out the bombs were fake at the military base? Because I attempted to use one of them. What? I thought one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open the door to the ancient ruin. At the time, I still believed the bombs were real. And I thought I could use one of them to gain entrance to the ancient ruin.
ですが、その作戦は失敗に終わってしまいました。あの爆弾は本物などではなく、単なる花火に過ぎなかったからです。だってどちくしょう。
そうか。それでお前だけが
God damn it,
軍事施設の爆弾が偽物だって知ってたのか。
私と物見さんもですね。彼女もそれをこっそり覗き見していましたから。つまり
If those bombs are the same as the ones that disappeared, it means Nagito took them. That is why I knew it was a fake. However, I did think it was strange when Nagito blew up the hotel lobby. That bomb was real and I could not stop thinking about it. But upon further reflection, that might have been Nagito's plan all along. It showed us a real bomb to make us believe that the bombs he set up were real as well. If so, then Nagito's actions were extremely calculated. But the problem is his reason for doing it. With this, I have explained everything.
よろしいでしょう
There
か。
should be no more reason for you to doubt me. You're right, I got it. You look worried. Yeah, I am.
あのね、
At a time like this, it may be good if you broaden your investigation range. I mean, it's a good time to investigate other places as well. You might be right, there are several things I've been wondering about, besides the crime scene. The military base that Sonia mentioned, the plushie factory next door, Nezumi Castle where the spear originally came from, and Nagito's room too. I'm going to understand the reason for his actions. I need to know more about him. I'm pretty sure the others have already finished investigating.
聞こえてますか？
Kaitemaster! Hey you guys, isn't it about time we leave this place and try exploring other areas too? In response to Chiaki, the others gathered around her. I agree, I was just thinking about proceeding to another area. It seems we had the same idea.
Huh?
But is it safe? There won't be anyone to guard the crime scene. We don't have a choice. There just aren't enough of us. Besides, we've investigated all we can here. Guess you're right. Also, it looks like the clues we found aren't enough to piece this incident together. So we need to search for them in other areas, probably. Well, alternatively, if there aren't any clues in other areas either, we have to give up completely. I don't really need to say that.
No.
But it's okay if we leave this place. Maybe I should talk like, you know, a person that would say Becky all the time when I'm talking about her. There's no time for us to stand around. In order to survive, there's no other way. Wait, there's no other way except to do it. Blah 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 blah. Yes, I know. Zoom in, please. Zoom. I have never seen so many Monokumas in my life. Well, Monokuma isn't exactly someone you would normally run into.
ですが、
However, while I was staring at all these Monokumas, a thought occurred to me.
あのですね。
Fucking flying Kazuichi. The bomb that went off at the lobby might have been set up here. Huh?
よろしいでしょうか。
If you hide bombs inside a Monokuma plushie, it would make a frightening weapon. Do you not think a group that is forcing us to kill each other would devise something like
すごい
that?
です。
A plushie bomb was an act of terrorism.
よーし。
Let us rip these apart right away so we can confirm it. Hold on, if there was a bomb inside these, wouldn't it explode if we carelessly
お
messed
茶
with
の子
it?
再々です。
Either way, it's all gravy. All gravy? What the hell does that mean? Stop! There's no bomb. You'll know if you pick me up, you see? All you'll feel is a soft weight of cotton. You are right. Then where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used? I wonder. If I'm gonna give you guys a hint, now you should know it wasn't from the military base. To tell you the truth, all bombs there are fakes. I know that already. You should have said so earlier. Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen. That's why I just now telling you for the first time. Phew, I feel relieved. But if the bombs weren't from the military base, or this factory, then you brought it from the Octagon. I must say, you have a good eye there, Zunia. Putting a bomb inside one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea. Let's try it. Did I say something I shouldn't have said? It's not your fault, don't worry about it. Monokuma's account. Video message. Is he still watching us from somewhere? If he's not, then how did he time his message so perfectly? That's better. That is definitely better. But at the same time, you know, a Gyaru in Japan is really different than a Gyaru in any other country, so... Flashy terrorism. No, it looks like the video was set to play after the blah 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 blah. At the time, Nagito should have already been killed, which means this video was recorded in advance. That's right, beside that video there might have been data on this laptop that could be useful to play. With that thought in mind, I've tried messing around with the laptop, but... Amanda, are you here? Amanda! I don't think she's here. But it's no use, it's locked. There's no way I can examine this. But if it's locked, then maybe there really is something inside. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Amy left. Why did she leave? Apparently the bombs that were stuffed in this truck are actually fireworks, which reminds me this truck looks like it came from the military base. Nagito must have brought it from there. Other than that, there's nothing in particular that catches my eye. Let's just walk. Just kidding. Where am I supposed to go? First island? Yeah, no, that's the fourth one. Well, this is Nazumi Castle, so I can do it. Not usually solving murders. Yeah. Wait, is that Nazumi Castle right here? It is. Spear. The spear with a flashy ornament on it is hanging from the wall. The spear is definitely it, right?
So ka.
Just as I thought. Looks exactly like the spear that killed Nagito. The same whip-like cord is attached to the handle, and there's the weight at the end of it.
それに
Plus, it looks like one of the spears on the wall is missing. There's no mistaking it. The killer took one of these spears and used it as a weapon. Spear of Gungnir, huh? One of them would totally come up with such a lame name like that. But why did the killer use a spear and a knife?
まあな。
Yeah, they could have just killed him with the knife. It would have been easier too. There's no way a spear like this is unnecessary with an unnecessary core thing on it would be easily used. It definitely looks hard to wield, but still, they chose the spear for a reason. What could that reason be? Do you have anything else to say, my friend?
なるほどな。
Nope. Alright, time to check my thoughts. Of course. Of course, Greeny poops while I'm doing something, while I'm being busy. Am I going the wrong way again? Oops. Except not really. Please watch. It must feel the exact same watching a Simple Flip stream. I don't think there's anything at the third island. We needed to what? Okay. The warehouse we already did. Now we just need to investigate Nagito's house. House? Cottage. Simple Flip would be proud. Simple Flip. Ram Ranch. Huh? It's locked? Apparently. We can't go inside thanks to that. I'm annoyed. There's nothing I can do. I'm going to investigate another area. What are you going to do? I'll go look for Monokuma. He might open it for us. And let me know when we can go inside. Yeah, got it. Well, where else can I go? Military base. You know what? Fuck it. I know I want to hatch Gurimi, but I also want to have. I want to be fast. So. Hatch Gurimi, like make Gurimi leave. You know? For what? Yeah. I could have teleported the entire time. That's what you're gathering. You would be correct. Big friend. Truck-kun. It's empty, nothing is here. When I first came here, there was something on the trick bag, which means Sonia was trying to do. But did Nagito know the bombs weren't real? It's possible that he thought they were the real thing. No, never mind, he said as much in his video message. He knew the bombs were fake. No, he did only what he did to weed out the traitor. No, is that really it? Did Nagito only do that to expose a traitor? Maybe there was a different motive behind his actions. Really dumbass.
あ
This dangerous place is the reason all this messed up stuff is happening. Leaving gunside in the open is totally dangerous. Seriously, they gotta take better care of these. It's easy to say that, but there's no one on this island who can do that. Drop the crew. Ah, found it. What do you find? Well, the trick bed over there has a gunsmith, but I also found stuff like survival knife. Wait, that's... Isn't that the same type of knife that was stabbed through Nagito's right hand?
もしかしてよ
Which means the killer obtained that knife here. The killer is someone who visited the military base at least once. That's everyone though. Nope, not me. This is the first time I've been here. Sounds fishy. No matter how much I investigate, I don't feel any closer to the truth. That's probably why I feel this way. I'm feeling this strange feeling that I've never felt before, as if Nagito is trying to make us suffer even after he's died. Well, now is not the time to think about stupid things like that. I haven't even investigated his cottage yet. It's too early to start complaining. If we investigate that place, we might be able to find some kind of clue. Alright, let's go. Ram Ranch. I'm sorry. Every time. Oh my, you wanna go inside Nagito's room too? Ah, Hajime. I was just listening to Chiaki's request. She wants me to unlock the door to Nagito's cottage because she really needs it for the class trial. She begged me to do it while she was licking my black eye. I didn't do that. Then do it. It's sweet because it's made out of black beans. We don't have time to mess around. Hurry up and unlock the damn door. Fine, fine. I guess I have no choice. I just gotta do that, right? Now then. See, I've opened the door. You can freely investigate it now. Isn't my first time seeing it, but why does the door open with a spell like that? Maybe the cottage key is computerized? More importantly, let's go inside now that the door is open. Yeah, you're right. So, Lamp, you said you had like 5 hours today that you could watch, right? So Nagito was living here. What was he thinking inside this room? What was he feeling as he spent his days in here? I can't even imagine. Wanting to see absolute hope, becoming despair so he could act as a stepping stone for the rest of us. No matter how much I think about it, I just don't understand him at all. Not 5. Yes, 5. 4.5? I don't even know if he truly believed that. It was especially weird these past few days. What changed him? Maybe the clue to that might be hidden in here as well. There's the refrigerator. Nice! My cottage doesn't even have a refrigerator. I wonder where he got it from. Nagito probably supplied it himself. Why would he go through the trouble of putting a refrigerator in his room? Does he really enjoy cold drinks? I talked to Chiaki that opened the refrigerator out of curiosity and... there really isn't much inside. The only thing inside the refrigerator was a brown bottle. For someone who likes cold drinks, it doesn't look like he's talked very much. But that bottle clearly isn't a drink, right? Really, it looks like some kind of dietary supplement to me. Protein powder, maybe? I took the brown bottle out of the fridge and started reading the label. Exclusively made for poisoning someone to death. Hey, this is... Yeah, it looks like it's poison. Poison? Looks like there's a warning label on the back. Let's examine it in a little more detail. Be careful with that bottle, don't drop it. Stop it, if you worry me like that I'm gonna get nervous. I grabbed the bottle with my trembling hand and began reading the warning label on the back of the bottle. Poison made specifically for killing someone. This Monokuma's special poison! This enhanced liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. In a gaseous state, it's heavier than air, breaks down in minutes, and is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it's possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place like a glass or plastic container, away from someone. This sure is like a chemical made solely for poisoning someone to death. The refrigerator here must be here to keep the poison secure. But where did Nagito get something like that? That question could apply to the bombs he used in the hotel too. Apply to the bomb? There should be a reason Nagito was able to obtain such dangerous items. The octagon inside the funhouse. This poison, he must have brought it with him from there too, right? He was probably hiding them somewhere on his body during the last class trial. He was hiding a bomb and poison during the last class trial? Jeez, how dangerous. What would he have done if he accidentally tripped and broke the bottle? Just thinking about it scares me. Also, he already blew up the bomb he took with him at the lobby. But what about this poison? It looks like the bottle is less than half empty. Was it like this from the beginning? Or did Nagito use it? If so, where did he use it? I wonder, is there still a trap somewhere that hasn't been sprung yet? Another trap. For example, maybe he was making some kind of trap using this poison before he had died. If that actually exists, it'd be real bad. It could potentially kill everyone on this island. What the hell? Nagito, are you still trying to make us suffer? Is there anything else underneath the bed? Maybe there's something hidden under his bed. It's a usual place for hiding things. Thought. Well, we should still check just in case. There's no expectation, but without thinking, I peeked under the bed. There's something there. It's a plastic bag from the supermarket. It looks like there's something inside. What's this? It looks like a gas mask and rubber gloves. These look like the real deal. Did he get these from the military base? The gas mask and rubber gloves. He was hiding these under his bed. What did Nagito use this stuff for? You failed me? Well, it's okay. You can watch if you want. Hajime, was there anything else under the bed? Let me see. I peeked under the bed once again and I started looking around the area where I found the supermarket bag and there's a small piece of paper on the floor. A piece of paper made out of blue aluminum? That is not paper. A round, thin piece of aluminum. It's similar to those seals that go over jars of unopened mayonnaise. I get what you're saying, but does that mean this is just a piece of trash? Who knows? Maybe too soon to say that. Alright, I think I've investigated everything here. I'm such a troll. The bookshelf might take some time to investigate, so we should try examining some other areas first. I don't see anything that I could be investigating. The window! Obviously, the window, I forgot. The basic layout is just like my cottage. There's nothing about this window that really catches my eye. Shower? Yeah, the shower, of course. What the fuck? The camera! Obviously. Sorry. Clamp, please. Are you not gonna say anything? You're not gonna listen to my obvious controls? How about the monitor? Like, the monitor is the last thing that I can do. Television. Have no comment. Oh, what was this? That wasn't here before. I never saw this thing. A fancy-looking treasure box is covered in sparkling pink lights and is totally standing out. Ah, could this be... That treasure box. Jackie, you know about this? It's really cute. Oh, she was just really cute. This looks like Monami's stolen treasure box. If this is here, that means the thief that Monami was talking about was Nagito. But why would Nagito steal this? In order to find out, it might be a good idea to see what's inside. Is it gonna be okay? It looks a little dangerous. It might be. This could be some kind of clue, you know? If this wasn't important, Nagito wouldn't have stolen it from Monami in the first place. I turned back towards the treasure box and cautiously opened the lid. Inside, there was a notebook. Is this it? Why is it a notebook? Why is there a notebook inside the treasure box like it's something important? I took the notebook out of the treasure box and began leafing through it. It contained sloppy drawings as if they were drawn by children, entries that looked like chicken scratch. I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Yakuya as the leader, a lot of things happened today, and everyone's tired. What is this, a diary? Looks like it. That Monami wrote these? Probably, these pictures and entries totally suit her. I kept flipping through the pages. There's 3, 4, 5, page after page of poorly written entries continued in the notebook. I didn't really understand, but it looks like there aren't any clues here. And right when I was about to give up, my hand suddenly stopped on an entry titled Day 16. We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go in the final bedroom today, and he's probably panicking because no one believes him. Huh? Hajime, did something happen? Oh, it's nothing. Hey, stop looking at my notebook! Whoa! From out of nowhere, Monami suddenly appeared and took the notebook out of my hand. I did ask you to look for my treasure box, but I never said you were allowed to peek inside. Geez, that was close. If I'd come any later, he would have seen the inside of the notebook. Unfortunately, you were a little too late. But if this notebook is here, then Nagito was the thief. Betrayal! I was betrayed by my beloved student. Hey, that notebook, it's pretty much your diary, right? Diary? It seems that way. That's right, this is my important diary where all my maiden secrets are written. Hey, you're a liar. You always show up out of nowhere. Monami, it's not good to lie, you know. Why? There's no way you wrote in that notebook. After all, Monami can't even write. Huh? What are you saying? Jeez, I can write letters easily. I can finally write the letter B. No, you can't, because you have no fingers on your hand. See? Bullseye. I know, because I'm the same way too. Are you mad? Are you angry that I exposed a weakling like you? So that's what this is about. You're seriously trying to crush me. What are you saying? There's no way a big brother would ever crush his little sister. It looks like it's time. The time to settle things between us is getting closer every second. Hey, I don't know why you're getting so serious, but is what Monokuma said true? He said you didn't write in that notebook. Is that true? If so, who wrote it? Well, you know, it's how should I put it? Excuse me. Hold on. Damn but she totally ran away again. The same pattern as usual. Looks like it's a waste of time to try to get answers from her. But still, I really wanted to ask her about that notebook. Well, actually, it might be better that I didn't ask her. The genres and types of these items are so random, I can't make sense out of them whatsoever. They say a shelf is a mirror that reflects a person's heart. Do they now? I definitely don't know much about Nagito just by looking at this. So what should we do? It'd be real difficult to look through all these piles. That doesn't mean we should ignore it though. I'll leave it to you then, Hachi. Wait, what? It's better if a boy goes through another boy's things, you know? There might be some private stuff here. Well, that might be true. So, I'll leave this shelf to you. I think I just got persuaded to do this without realizing it. I sighed and walked towards the shelf. One by one, I started removing the various books and items, and examining each one. Even as I examined carefully, there was still a bunch of random books and items. There's no way there are any clues here. Huh? Nagito said this only contained information about me. Is it really true? If I look at this, it should be obvious. He said I was from the reserve department and had no talent whatsoever. That might be another one of his slides too. I opened the files and I held in my hand to confirm that. Instantly, I realized something was strange. If this really only had my information, then why is this file so thick? As soon as I opened it, it was clear to me, just as I thought, that Nagito had lied to me. Aside from my information, there was information about the others. Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, and Sonia. And everyone who had died had pages of information about them too. The file contained information about all 16 of us. Only my information, my ass, I can't believe he'd make up such a strange lie. So that means the rest of it might be a lie too? I turned to the page containing my information and began through reading through the content. The profile contained basic information such as my date of birth, height and weight, and so forth. There was one thing specifically that caught my eye. The words reserve corps student. There was no denying it. It was confirmed that I truly was a reserve corps student from the reserve department. Why is this the only thing that isn't a lie? Why am I the only one here that's from the reserve department? Why am I here with all the other ones? Hey, Hajime, did something happen? Well, I just found a strange file. Isn't that the special prize Nagito received when he cleared the final dead room? As I recall, your student profile should be in there. The profiles of everyone on this island are here too. Nagito was lying. When you say everyone, do you mean everyone? Yeah, it's just basic information, but there should be profiles for all 16 of us. Can I take a look at that file? Jackie leaned against me and peered into the file.
本当だ。私のプロフィールもある。でも残念ながら詳しいことは何も書かれてないみたいだね。
詳しいこと？
私たちが記憶を失ってるっていう希望が皆学園で生活してた頃の情報だよ。それがないってことはこれって私たちが入学する前に書かれたプロフィールなのかもしれないね。
じゃあそこから新しい手がかりを手に入れるのは無理なんだな。
そうみたいだね。
Hold on. What happened? I just noticed right now, but
そのファイルってあいつの名前がないよな。確かに16人分のプロフィールがあるのに、でもあいつの名前だけはないよな。
誰のこと？
戸上だ。戸上白夜だよ。よく見てみろよ。あいつの名前だけどこにも見当たらないぞ。
ぷぷぷぷぷ。やだな。
so what if a name isn't written in that file? Perhaps based on that, you might think he might be the traitor? No, it's not just because his name isn't written here. It's not the only reason I think he's suspicious. He participated in the killing school life at Host Peak Academy, right? For someone like him to be in a similar situation on this island, no matter what, is definitely suspicious. Well, it pains me to say this, but what you're saying about the missing name and about the killing school life, it's totally wrong. There's a completely different reason. A different reason? How should I put it? You have been getting all worked up about that Byakuya for no reason. Which means the great mystery that you think surrounds that Byakuya doesn't exist. You're basing it on one person's cheap speculation. What do you mean? You don't have to ask me that. You know the answers just by looking through those profiles, right? Huh? My eyes turned back to the file. One by one, I started flipping through pages and confirming the names. And suddenly, I came across a page that was filled with question marks. This is exciting. Every section was filled with question marks. It could barely be considered a student profile. On that page, I was only able to confirm one thing. Ultimate imposter? Sasamogas! Woo! Let's go! We've got a Mogus here. That's that Byakuya's true identity. True identity? He was a fake that was pretending to be the ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami. A fake? Look at that. That is so cool. Imagine living like this. Being born and having no name, address, sex, blood type, age, qualifications, accolades, career. No fucking profile picture. You have nothing. All you have is the inherent ability to be anyone. That is crazy. It's fucking crazy. No, he didn't. He did a really good job. A lot of people were confused. He didn't look anything like him. Well, he did actually. He looked a lot like him. But he was just fat. So... the fact that his profile is filled with question marks isn't a mistake or an oversight. Surprisingly enough, that's the correct information regarding him. The ultimate imposter has no name, no permanent address, and even his age and gender is unknown. Basically, he doesn't exist. Because he doesn't exist, he's able to exist as anyone. That's his talent. I'm not jealous of that at all. The person wasn't really Byakuya Togami? Is that why he was so much fatter compared to when he was involved in his Killing Cool Life? Killing Cool Life. My brain is awesome. Thank you, brain. His physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all. Real imposters are skilled like that. Then he was lying to us the whole time. But he couldn't help it. What? Why couldn't he help it? Because that was his talent. Huh? Well, having talent means you're also bound to that talent. The moment you obtain talent, your way of life has already been chosen for you. You can't do anything else except rely on that talent, regardless of whether you want that life or not. In that sense, compared to the other ultimates, your life might be a bit more liberating. What the hell? Ahem. Anyway,
しょぼー
I'm not happy that you guys fell for a scam that I had nothing to
と
do
いうこと
I'll tell you straight up, the revelation about Byakuya is exactly the truth. But then, what he was trying to say to me at that time... based on the context, if I had to
い
guess,
やいや
maybe he was just complaining that he was cursed to wander the earth as nothing more than a fraud.
ぷぷぷ
But if you guys had your school memories, you would never have betrayed in the you would have never been betrayed in the first place. I mean, it'd be different if you were meeting him for the first time. But since you guys went to Hope Speak Academy, you should have known about the ultimate imposter already. So in the end, it all leads back to memory loss. Jeez, the Future Foundation sure is awful. There's no way you should ignore Monomi or the traitor. Who is it? Who's the traitor? Just from looking at these 16 profiles, I still wouldn't know who's from the Future Foundation. Is there really someone like
当た
that?
り前じゃん
Well, obviously you wouldn't know. I made that file so you guys couldn't find out.
まさか
So it's just as I thought. You're the one who did it.
あのね
The fact that there are 16 profiles in there it's what's wrong. I mean, the traitor is a spy that's sent by the Future Foundation, not a student from Hope Speak Academy. You made a fake profile for the traitor and included it in here?
正解
It wouldn't be fun if you figured out who the traitor was so easily, right?
ねえね
And we can't use this file to figure out who the traitor is. That was true for Nagito too, right?
と
Well, probably.
ぷぷぷぷ
It's gripping with despair, isn't it? You wasted your precious time on something that isn't a clue.
本当にいいのか
Is
な
that a wise decision? Time's up, you know. Time's up. Wait. Excuse me for a moment. That chime just now.
生物にとって最も大切なものとは何かあのね僕は時間じゃないかと思うんだほら預金通帳は減ったり増えたりするけど時間は常に減っていく一方でしょだから僕らは時間を大切にしないといけないんだ時間の無駄遣い
Wow,
ほ
how
ども
rude.
ったいない行為はないからねというわけで時間です最後の学級裁判を始めるのでモノクマロックに集合してくださいふぷぷぷじゃあまた後でね
The last class trial? He said that, right? He said the last class trial. Yeah, I heard it too. You really did say it was the last class trial. What do you think? Should we believe him?
えっと
Monokuma seemed anxious about the Monokuma timer earlier, right? 2 more days? And he said something about the killing school trip ending, right? Based on the time limit, this might definitely be the last
でも
one.
ね
But I can't imagine that's the real end. Huh? I think Monokuma's real plan might be just beyond that. His real plan? Monokuma's still planning to make us do something? What could it be? Maybe after putting us through all this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once?
あのね
But still, it's also not a good idea to think about it too much, I think. I think we should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us first. We're pretty screwed.
でもね
Well, you don't have to worry so much. Huh?
ね
I mean, we're not fighting this alone, you know? You're right, you're absolutely right. We're not alone. Even if it's a mystery that can't be solved alone. As long as everyone cooperates and works together. Yeah, if we do that, this will turn out fine. Chiaki's smile. Who knows? It could be the last time you see it. Could also be the last time you see, you know, Hajime. Anyone. We could just start playing as Monokuma after this, you know? How dare? What did I say? Oh fuck. What did I say? Looks like everyone's here. Huh? Is that it? Shouldn't there be more people?
くそ
Stop it. You're making me depressed. So, it is going to happen again. A cruel conflict where he must doubt our friends. But once we're through with this, we can go back, right? That Monokuma bastard said so, didn't he? He said this is the last class trial. But we've been tricked every step of the way. There's no way he can believe that so easily. Why can't you believe it? The guy who's making us do all this is the one saying it, you know? That's why I'll definitely survive. We can really go home after we deal with this class trial. I'll definitely find out who the killer is, no matter what. Even if I have to pull out all the stops. What the fuck? Why are you here? You haven't realized it yet? The feeling of wanting to leave this island, thinking like that, as Monokuma's trap, you know? Huh? What are you saying? There's no way Monokuma will end things here. He's planning something far worse. Stop trying to jinx us. Damn right. Stupid rabbits should just shut the fuck up. No, that does not. I don't think that's perfect, but whatever. It doesn't matter. Everyone, you mustn't run away from despair. I finally realized, after losing my powers, I've realized that cursing your powerlessness or your fate accomplishes nothing. The possibility may be small, but as long as there is a possibility, you must face it, in order to become someone who can be proud of yourself. So I will fight.
Huh?
What's her deal? I do not really know, but she seems different from before. Maybe she read the self-help book. But her eyes, she looked so determined. What can you tell by looking at those button eyes? Anyway, make sure you turn off anymore. It'd be annoying if you started talking during the class trial. Aw, fine. Somehow I understand what Monami is saying, I think. Anyway, let's get going, the last class trial. You're right, we need to fight as much as we can. No matter what hopeless truth awaits us in the end. How many hours you got left in you, Lamp? This is the end. I kept saying those words to myself, over and over with my mind. Within my mind. I entered Monokuma Rock. Cock Rock? Let's go. This elevator ride is gonna be the last time for this too, right? I hope so. Let's worry about things after we're finished. More importantly, we must focus on the class trial before us. The killer managed to kill someone like Nagito. There's no way this is going to go smoothly. I mean, I still can't believe one of us was able to do that. Nagito was problematic in many ways, but he was also a valuable asset during the trials. Yeah, you're right. In fact, during the Funhouse ordeal, we were completely dependent on him. But even if he's gone, the ones who survived need to survive and stand and fight. We must fight. And then the door slowly opened. There's bright light greeting us. That's the light of hope or the light of despair? Well then, now that the chatterbox Nagito's gone, there's only 6 of you left. Enough! Just fucking start this already. Hey, this is it, right? This really is the last class trial, right? Yep, it sure is. You gotta show some enthusiasm and make sure you give it your all. Didn't I tell you? He said it. This is the end. Now then, let's get this class trial started. This is the last class trial, so show some enthusiasm and kill each other. This is the 5th class trial. According to Monokuma, this is also the last class trial. The curtain is about to rise. Nagito Komada, the ultimate lucky student. When I first met him, I thought he was a nice guy. He came across very sociable. But his true nature held such a demented thought process that was nothing like his outward appearance. Lamp, are you here? I asked you a question. He said he believed in hope more than anything else. He said he was yearning for a powerful hope that can overcome any despair. I asked how much hours you still had in you. He said he would even help despair just to prove that hope will never lose to despair, and he said he'd become a stepping stone for hope. His way of thinking was completely screwed up, but there were also times when he saved us, too. Someone like him was killed. That was the end of him. And I have no idea at all who did it, but there's no way we can end this without knowing. We will be confused, be consumed by despair. That's why we absolutely have to find out. The person who finished off Nagito. The killer who murdered Nagito. Well, it's one of us. Oh, no, I thought they would say it's one of us. In order to return from this despair alive, we need to reach the truth. And if Monokuma says this is really the last class trial, it's all the more reason we need to do this. Wham! How many hours do you have left in you? That was my question. I said it like 3 times now. Unbelievable. And so, this life-threatening trial billowing with hope and despair, the last one, has begun. You have 30 minutes left, you say. I think you have 2 hours left. Influence gauge. Two hours? Yeah, that's what I said. Well, I can't finish the trial in less than an hour. Do you think, would we end it off here and then next time? But when is next time? Tomorrow is not next time. In 2 days? 3 days? Heck. You can just study more tomorrow, okay? Like, come on. It's not that hard. You don't have to, you can just take a break today. It's fine. You don't need to study today. Don't you want to know who Nagito's killer is? I'm sorry. You can study more Monday. So what are you saying we should end it here or like you have to go make dinner now. Fine. Fine. We're ending it here. Oh my god. You said 30 minutes. What the fuck? Making dinner right now isn't 30 minutes. Never mind. Never mind. I'm gonna go find someone to raise. Yeah, let's see. Which? Let me go and save the game once more, because I am afraid of losing progress. Even though I have saved multiple times. Yeah, you better be sorry. I'm just kidding. Alright. Let's go back to the beginning over here. Let's go to my room. Let's see if someone is available for raiding. The fuck? There's a person called Jellyfish. Interesting. Renee. I don't... Who this? Thanks for the stream. No, thank you for being here. But fuck you for not being able to be here more. Just kidding. What the fuck? I got an ad. Okay. Let me... I don't know this person that well, but... Trade... Let's go! Okay. Thank you for being here. Thank you to anyone who has stopped by. And I hope to see you again on Monday, I suppose. Like, about the same time where we start... Can't really tell time because I don't really know the American time thing yet, you know? But anyway, I'll see you next time. I hope you had a good time and I hope you have a good rest of the day. Bye!